Okay, so in this section, we're going to walk through how to assign your dollars in the YNAB platform. So I'm going to share my screen. That way you can follow along and see this process in action. Okay, so now at this point, your YNAB budget should be completely filled out. And with that happening, you likely still have that $1,000 that's shown in green at the top of the budget that says ready to assign. So our first objective, we need to get rid of that $1,000. So to the left of the screen, underneath that budget breakdown menu, with your mouse, I want you to hover over the Chase account that we manually created. And to the left, I want you to select that small pencil icon. And then at the very bottom where it says delete account, go ahead and select that option. And then now that $1,000 should be completely gone. It's deleted. It's no more. Great. Let's go ahead and just move on. So now the next phase, we're going to connect your bank account to YNAB. And so to do this, we need to select the add account button. And then we'll select the linked option. And now, because I already linked my bank account before I recorded this video, my bank is already synced to the YNAB platform. So I won't walk through the syncing process of your bank account. You'll need to walk through those prompts by yourself to get your account connected. I'm telling you though, it's a very straightforward process. It's going to take you just a few minutes to get done. So I'm going to go ahead and just select a linked account where it says Wells Fargo. And then I'll select where it says preferred checking. And then I'll press the next button. And then once again, I'll press the next button again. And then I'll select the done button. And then now to the left of the screen where we have our linked account, I'm going to select where it says preferred. And I'm going to press the pencil icon. And then for the account nickname, I'm going to change that to represent my actual bank account. So my actual bank isn't preferred. I'm going to change that to say Wells Fargo. And then I'll select the save button. And so at this point, I'm going to have you go back to the budget tab. So to the top left of the page, select the budget option. And you should see at this point, you should see a number at the top within your ready to assign section. And so you can see mine says $7,651.16. And so it says that because when I linked my bank account, present day of the recording, there was $7,651.16 in our Wells Fargo checking account. So when you link your bank account, your number that's shown in that ready to assign, it's going to vary. You could have more money, you could have less money. But however much cash you have available in your checking account, that's the number that should be shown in that ready to assign section. But it is not uncommon, this happens quite often, that the number that shows in your ready to assign, it doesn't match what your actual bank account shows available. And so if that's the case, I want you to hover over your bank account section. So mine's the one that says Wells Fargo. I'm going to hover over that, and then we'll select the pencil icon. And then where it says working balance, let's change that number to match what your actual bank account says is available today. Okay. And then once you've done that, you're ready to assign money. It should reflect what's actually in your bank account today. Once we get that done, the next action we're going to take is follow that paycheck allocation exercise. And we walked through that in the last video. So we must tell every last one of our dollars that we currently have available today in our bank account how they need to be specifically assigned for you. We must give those dollars a task, a duty to assign. And so, for example, just so you can see how to add the money, you see where it says assigned. Whenever you have income, and I'm talking money that's in your possession today, because remember, we don't deal with future money that you're expecting to receive. We don't budget future expected work bonuses that you are projected to receive but haven't actually gotten yet. We only deal with the money that you actually have at your disposal today. So you always add money in YNAB using the assigned section. Now, I want you to think of the assigned section like a physical envelope. So the assigned section means how much money you put in the envelope this month. And so, for instance, because I have $7,651.16 available in my ready to assign, let's say I want to add $50 to the gas envelope. So all I do is hover over the gas envelope, select it with my mouse, and then we'll insert $50. Then at this point, I'll press the enter on the keyboard. And now you'll notice two different things. So number one, our previous available balance of $7,651.16, it has now decreased to $7,601.16. And that's because we allocated that $50 towards our gas envelope. And then second, our available column shown to the far right, it now shows $50 available in the gas envelope. And I'm going to come back to the available column just in a moment so I can explain it to you. But first, we need to allocate the remaining $7,601.16 in our ready to assign. We need to give that money purpose. And so let's just say for some reason, we want to allocate the $7,591.16 towards the babysitter envelope. And so again, what we'll do is hover over that particular envelope, select it with the mouse, and then we'll insert $7,591.16. And then we'll press the enter on the keyboard. And again, you're going to notice our ready to assign column, it has now decreased to only $10 left in our ready to assign. And $7,591.16 is available in the babysitter envelope. All right. Now, two things that I want to cover before I wrap up. First off, with that remaining $10 left in our ready to assign, let's say you want to add more money to the gas envelope. So what you'll do is you'll hover over the assigned envelope, and then to the left where you see those add, subtract, multiply, and divide symbols, I want you to select that. And because we want to add $10, we're going to press the addition button. And then right behind the addition symbol, we'll just type in $10. And now you have $60 available for gas in that particular envelope. And then once that green ready to assign section, you can see it's not green anymore. It's gray. It's gray and it reads all money assigned. And that's exactly what we want to see. We never want money just to sit in our ready to assign section. If our money is just sitting there, then metaphorically speaking, that means our money is sitting on the sidelines just watching. That's no good for us. We always want our dollars in the game, actively working on our behalf, okay? And we do that by assigning them specific jobs to do within our spending plan, okay? And the last thing, going back to the available columns. So available means the amount of money you have in your envelope. So literally imagine the envelope budgeting method where you would label physical budget categories on physical envelopes, right? And then you would stuff actual cash in that envelope. And that tells you then how much money you have available to spend on that particular expense. YNAB's available section, it really works the same exact way. But rather than it being a physical envelope, right, you're just using a digital envelope, so to speak. So your available number, that's the number you care about the most. Like when you're making spending decisions in the moment, you want to know how much you have in your available section. And so let's just take our gas envelope, for example. We have $60 available to spend. So when we're out and about and we're driving around and then we notice we need to fill up our gas tank, what we can do is log into YNAB's mobile app and then check how much money do we have in our gas envelope. So that way we know in real time how much money is available, so we know we're staying on track to our financial spending plan. Now, this doesn't have to be as rigid as it sounds, right? I showed you in previous videos how to move money around, so you're not locked in with how much money you can and cannot spend. But remember, we want to keep all your goals, all your spending goals in line. So if you've assigned 60, let's see if you can stay within that $60 gas limit. And then in the next video, I'm going to explain to you how to withdraw expenses in YNAB. That's very important. We'll talk through the bank import feature, and I'll also talk you through the activity column and what to do. Hear me on this. What to do if you use more money in an envelope than you actually have available. So keep sticking with me. I appreciate you guys and just you following along, and I'll see you in the next video.